Everybody, so the ravishing Mrs. Ritter and I spent a couple of days in Monterey, California, and the hotel we were at was right on Cannery Row. So it's one of my points soon is to read the John Steinbeck novel Cannery Row. Some other works of his too. I never have read it, but anyway, this is where this. So there used to be a big sardine industry back in the 30s, late 20s, 30s. Huge sardine populations, and like most things humans do, they overfish, and it basically imploded when the sardine industry ended, when they quit coming because we caught them all. But anyway, there used to be all sorts of fish canneries there, and that's a hotel we stayed at. It's pretty nice. But all along this street there were canneries, and John Steinbeck went there and visited there. Of course, he's real big in Monterey, and wrote a book, Cannery Row. And this is a little little park downtown, little square. A lot of the characters from the book are there. The little nice little statue and all. It's pretty cool. Makes me want to read the book. But it really talked about life and how life was there. A lot of immigrants and everything that would come and work there. But of course, Monterey Bay is just absolutely gorgeous. I've got some shots here at the end where I'll clam up and let you listen. The waves coming in and all. But this is I got up early in the morning and went out, took some shots of Monterey Bay and downtown Monterey. Beautiful sunrise, beautiful sunrise. But, huge fishing industry there. And, of course, now most of Monterey Bay is protected, but back then there were the canneries. Apparently the smell was quite overpowering, as you can imagine. All the fishing going on there and everything else. This is one of the scientists that, the marine biologist that Steinbeck wrote about, one of his characters. So that was his office right there. So he played a big part. Of course, they're always studying that stuff. And they warned them for a long time, hey, you're fishing, you're overfishing. But these are some of the representative shacks that the workers in the cannery would live in. So, got a bed, a little table, a little stove. Not much else. I think one of them had a sink that they could wash themselves off in. I think that's the one that has the sink there. But this is a nice little downtown area if you ever get down there. So character from the book, she had a cafe there, which apparently in real life was also a brothel, dance hall / brothel / whatever. But you can pause these videos and read this. All kind of boards talking about the life. A lot of, like I said, a lot of immigrants, a lot of people coming in to make a better life. And they would work long hours, but they got good pay for it. This is, of course, the Monterey Aquarium's really nice, and it's a former cannery, which is ironic. But they would come in and they would catch all those sardines in the nets, and then they would drop them in these hoppers. And this is one of the ones that they would pour them all in there, and they had pipes connected that would pump it or pump them right into the cannery. They'd steam them and cook them and can them for people to eat. But that's how a lot of people got protein back in the day. But I'm going to be quiet and let you listen to the waves and everything else with the video here. So I hope you enjoy the video. Take care.